Tyson breast patties.
I know the play before you make it.
And microwave sandwiches, bun and all.
We're just family, you and me. Tyson. Feeding you is good as good can be.
For your family, we make our patties from only the finest Tyson chicken breast.
Tyson's feeding you like family. Tyson's feeding you.
A cheese riddle. Mom, what do you get when you slice and melt American cheese over ordinary hot dogs? A happy lunch bunch. That's right, Mom. Cheese makes it taste better. So don't forget the cheese.
If you're feeling a little unpopular because of a wart, try America's #1 wart remedy, Compound W. It hates warts more than you do.
An all-new People magazine on television picks the 50 most beautiful people in the world. Plus, a preview of the play all the stars want to star in. People magazine on television tonight at 10. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Raphael. Michelangelo. Raphael.
Kids say the funniest things.
We got it.
Small Talk, Friday.
Duncan makes a mysterious discovery.
I found a body on the warehouse stairs.
That may...
I'm sure he's dead.
Or may not.
No dead body on the stairs when I came up.
Be alive.
I heard someone whistling.
The clues keep coming.
The case of the disappearing corpse.
Corpses don't bloody well whistle.
But the mystery continues weekdays.
This is CBS. It's Fleischer Furniture's Memorial Day 2-for-1 sale.
2 for 1? That's incredible.
Buy a bedroom.
Get a living room free.
Buy a living room.
Get a dining room free.
Buy a dining room.
Get a...
Handcuffed him and almost beat him to death.
When nightclubs become nightmares next to Geraldo. Today at 4.
Hey, Casey, you were terrific.
Hey.
Can't wait to see this broadcast.
What a day, Casey makes his TV debut.
Leon's home, speaking of which.
Hey, yeah, I know you want to get back, but you gotta make it back for the barbecue for the guys from the show. And maybe you can flip the burgers? How about it?
Well, I'm no expert like Dr. Bob, but I'll try.
Well, I've invited them too, so hopefully you can learn from the master. You and Tom gonna come?
Yeah, we'll try, but I wouldn't count on Kim and Bob.
Well, why not?
Well, Mrs. Hughes, she's really tired. You know, she just got back from the clinic, and then she had to do the show.
Hey, you know, I'm gonna go and check on Adam.
So, how's your throat?
Well, I'm still having a hard time swallowing. You know, I told you I had that stiff neck this morning, but
yeah.
It's all right. Listen, don't say anything to lie, okay?
Oh, okay.
And do me a favor, would you? I got some throat lozenges in this pocket here.
Yeah.
You give me one?
Sure.
Honey, are you sure you're not going to be happier upstairs?
Oh, well, Dr. Phelan said that I shouldn't use the stairs too much. Besides, I don't want to be stuck up there.
Well, I don't blame you. So remember, you keep those feet up. You're still recuperating, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Well, what are they?
Aren't they cute? Duke got them for me this morning at the hospital. I know they're silly, Father, but I like them.
Hey, did I say anything? Is it lefty and righty, huh?
Hi, is our girl here?
She sure is. Look who's here, Leanne.
Well, hi there, precious. I'm so glad to see you home.
Oh, I'm so glad
That's
you're
for
here.
you.
Thank you. Shouldn't have.
Oh, I wouldn't stay away from my baby. Look at your father. He's so proud and happy to have you here.
Oh, just a little.
Yeah, just a little.
These movies are great.
Good. I hope you and Duke will have a good time looking at them.
Oh, thank you.
I hate to be a wet blanket, but I got to take Leanne's temperature.
Oh,
All right. Well, we'll just step aside here.
Well, don't leave.
Don't worry. We're not going to leave.
Okay.
And, have you spoken with your father?
No, I was hoping to drive by the hospital later on today.
Well, look, I called up the house, and Tim had already left, but Nancy, who answered the phone, she did not sound like herself at all. I'm scared to death. She already knows.
Well, I'm hoping Dad and Kim work this out so I don't have to tell Leanne.
Well, don't worry. I think that that's something you just can't even count on now, because look, if
Be
it was
positive,
anybody...
will you?
Yes.
Hi, Graham.
Hello, dear.
I had a talk with your father earlier.
Excuse me. I'm
glad you're here. We can go to my office where we can have some privacy.
I could say everything that I have to say right here, now that Susan's gone.
As the world turns.
A lot of people can't wait until they retire. But I always liked my work. It worried me that when I turned 65, I'd have to leave. Rules are rules, and that was company policy. Then AARP helped get mandatory retirement eliminated. Now I can retire when I want to retire.
Bye, dear.
Not when someone else wants me to.
AARP, making a difference.
The garbage bag you choose can make the job a hassle or a cinch.
Cinch, cinch, cinch. Hassle, hassle, hassle. Cinch, hassle.
Hefty cinch sack bags. Pull the super strong cinch and it's closed. No mess, no twist ties, no hassle.
Cinch, cinch, cinch. Hassle, hassle, hassle. Cinch, cinch, cinch.
Don't just get rid of the garbage, get rid of the hassle.
Hassle, hassle, hassle.
Get the amazing cinch sack from Hefty.
Hefty, hefty cinch sack.
Now, Germac lets you defy gravity, freeze your assets, learn to sculpt, make waves. Introducing the Germac stylers for state-of-the-art control and endless possibilities.
Dieters have individual needs.
I get so hungry when I diet.
Accutrim Maximum Strength. After 3, I have no willpower. Late day. I could eat all day. 16 hours steady control. Accutrim. One is made for you.
Kim, Susan and I work at the same
I
hospital.
just stopped by to let you know that Casey has invited us to a get-together tonight. I suppose we're going to have a lot of invitations like this by people who don't know about our situation. Anyway, I thought we should decide now how we're going to handle it.
All right. Well, how do you feel about tonight?
Well, I suppose I owe it to Casey to go, but not if Susan's going to be there. I just can't handle that. Now, I wonder if you would find out what her plans are and let me know.
Sure. I assume you want me to make my excuses.
Might be better.
What about tomorrow? We can drive to the clinic, and we can use that time to talk.
I just don't know if I think that's a very good idea. The reason for us making the trip is to try to help Andy, and I don't want to get all rattled before I see him.
It would help if we could talk.
I'll think about it, all right? I'll call you.
Kim, my mother was aware of the tension between us this morning after you left. I had to tell her.
Did you tell her about?
Everything except naming names.
Okay. Thank you for warning me.
You know, I really hate this.
You think I like it?
Chips. Better get more chips.
Chips.
And another bottle of ketchup for the burgers.
Ketchup. Burgers.
And a bottle of extra strength aspirin.
Extra strength aspirin. What's that for?
Oh, that's for me. I got a headache. Listen, can you get all that stuff? It'd really be a big help.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Hey, Casey, I'm gonna take this big guy home to visit his sister.
Oh, hey, well, Adam, give Leanne a big kiss for us, okay?
Oh, we will, won't we? Yeah. Hey, listen, you want me to make you some lunch before I go?
Oh, no, I'm too wired from the TV show.
Oh, yeah, I know how that is.
Hello, Peretti residence.
Hello, Duke. It's Susan. Is Casey there?
Yeah, he just got back. I'll put him on. Susan.
Oh. You didn't change your mind about giving me the day off, did you?
No, I just called to see how the show went.
Well, I was a nervous wreck, but Kim was terrific. She put everybody at ease.
That's great.
Listen, I hope you can stop by and meet all the guys. You know, Duke's gonna be the burger chef, and we're hoping that Bob and Kim can come too.
Oh, jewelry designs. This is beautiful.
I thought you might get some ideas from it, even though you do such beautiful work on your own.
Well, yes, now, in some of the spare time you have here, maybe you can make some jewelry. I'll sell it for you at Fashions.
Oh, that's a great idea. I mean, I could do it between studying for my final exams.
You know, why don't you just forget the jewelry?
Father, Dr. Phelan says that it's okay for me to be busy, as long as I don't get overtired. I like to be busy.
Hello? Yeah. Graham and Mom are here right now. No, honey. Leanne will not want to see Adam, no.
Yes, I do.
Did you hear that? Okay, I'll see you then. She's gonna bring it right over.
Okay, great.
Well, it seems wherever Leanne goes nowadays, there's always a party. What would you like to drink with your lunch?
Oh, some soda. Okay, good.
I'll get it.
No, Lila, I can eat in the kitchen.
Leanne, please.
Well, actually, she's right. She should be getting up and around a little bit. Yeah. Let me help you. Here we go.
Thanks. Oh, great. Thank you again.
Careful.
How's Kim?
She had to leave for the studio about the time I got there. But I had a chance to talk to Bob. He says that both of you know what's happened.
Yeah, I'm just hoping they find a way to settle it so that I don't have to tell Leanne.
Please don't count on that, darling. It's going to be so hard for Kim to get over anyway, and especially with the fact that it was Susan.
Susan Stewart?
Deli Select from Hillshire Farm. Deli Select is lean cuts of premium meats.
It's fresh.
Deli Select is deli sliced thin. And deli packed for fresh taste.
It's fresh.
Deli Select looks fresh and tastes fresh. Deli sliced, deli packed. Deli Select from Hillshire Farm.
It's fresh.
I can't stand there forever, Sarge. They haven't had a bite in 2 days.
I'm not a bite. I got an idea. These'll get them out.
Introducing honey-made Graham Bites, the lightly sweet, crunchy Graham snack no one can resist.
Oh no! They're eating those new honey-made Graham Bites! Graham Bites! I'm coming out!
Gentlemen, hold your eating!
I'm coming out!
New honey-made Graham Bites, the bite that grabs you.
Enjoy 'em, boys. They won't have 'em where you're going.
It's days like this when I just want to cut all my hair off.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, your hair always looks good. I mean, really good. What do you use on it?
You mean shampoo?
Yeah.
Suave?
Suave.
Uh-huh.
Great.
What?
Meanwhile, I'm buying the most expensive things I can get my hands on.
You know, that sounds so much like you.
I know. What is wrong with me? So you really like Suave best, huh?
I really do.
Suave. When you know beautiful hair doesn't have to cost a fortune.
A sadistic killer kidnaps the Cord family.
Where are the children?
Ryan's got them. An act of deadly revenge.
Goodbye, Cord.
On Paradise. Then lovers reunite to face an uncertain future.
What's going to happen when you don't have any more wars to fight?
Tour of Duty, right after Paradise, Saturday.
I missed you last night.
I missed you too. I hope you understand why I had to go home.
Sure. Did you have a good talk with Kim?
No. She doesn't really feel much like talking lately, and frankly, I don't even know if I'd know what to say to her.
Oh, I'm sure just being there you helped.
I think I could be a lot more help if I weren't so upset myself. It's just so hard seeing Mom hurting when I know it's because of Dad. I always thought that Daddy would be the one person to never let anybody else down.
Hi, got a minute?
Sure.
Great. Hi, Franny.
How's it going?
Okay.
Tell me this isn't more bad news about Gail.
It is not more bad news about Gail. Actually, I wanted to tell you I'm going to New York tomorrow to meet with the judge about the change of venue.
Do I need to come with you?
No, you don't. Unless he turns us down, then you'll have to be there for the appeal, but I don't think that'll happen.
Sean, got the McFarland memo.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Sunshine. I thought you were going to stand me up for lunch.
No, I wouldn't do that. Are your parents going to join us?
No, they're doing the art museum today.
Oh, well, good for them.
Yeah.
Listen, Sean, I'll give you a call before I go.
All right, thank you.
Hi.
Any word from my mom?
No, Paul. I'll let you know if I hear anything.
Great, thanks.
Bye.
All right.
Bye. Sean, I want you to see the BRO projections I'm going to give to Paul.
Well, Franny and I were just about to go to lunch. Can it wait?
Sure.
Listen, Franny, I got a call from one of the doctors up at Wellspring, and he wants me to come up and sit in on one of Andy's therapy sessions. I was wondering if you knew what Aunt Kim and Bob's plans were, because I'd like to get a lift up with them.
I really don't know what they're doing. You'll have to ask them themselves.
Okay. Bye.
Hey, what's bugging you? You having second thoughts about running BRO?
No, of course not. It's really stupid, but I was looking at my calendar this morning, and I realized that today is Mom and Hal's second wedding anniversary.
Well, that's not stupid. Maybe you should spend the night with Hal so he doesn't feel so alone.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Hal's just been kind of hard to talk to since he talked to Mom.
Honey, he's got to be hurt. Your mom told him that she wants a divorce. Does he know what he's going to do about it?
No. But I think he's going to give up on her. Let her go.
All right, dust the fire escape and the rear windows for prints.
Right.
Did Margot have the landing dusted where Duncan thought he saw the body?
I saw a body.
Yes, Hal. Margot had somebody go over the whole landing.
She said she was bringing the handkerchief Officer O'Neill found back at the station. Any word on that?
No. Shannon, Margot said you remember seeing the portraits here last night. What about this morning before Duncan saw the body?
Well, I didn't notice they were gone, Hal. Maybe they were, but I didn't look.
Duncan?
I don't remember the last time I saw the portraits.
How many doors to this building?
Well, besides the front entrance, there's a rear door on the river, which is always locked. And then, of course, there are the big doors at the loading platform, which Clifford locks before she leaves every night.
Assume they were locked last night?
I'm sure they were, but I can check with Clifford.
Well, that's all right. I'll ask on my way out. Well, this is one for the books. The case of the disappearing corpse.
There was a corpse.
Yes, but it did disappear, darling. I mean, maybe it was like Margot said. Maybe he was a derelict. He wasn't dead. He wandered in to fall asleep.
That seems a bit far-fetched. I mean, it was a balmy night. I myself slept outdoors near the river. So why would a derelict...
Crowley, Detective Munson isn't interested in your theories or your bloody sleeping arrangements.
Just trying to help, old man.
Colin, why don't we go upstairs and finish the color sketches for Lisa, okay? That is if you're through with us.
Oh, yeah, that's all. Thanks.
Okay.
Good to have you on the job, Detective Munson.
I'm sorry to get you down here for this, but after everything that happened this morning, I was against it. But Shannon said that we needed a police report for the insurance company.
Well, she's right about that. You're also going to need photographs of those missing portraits and appraisals.
I have both. I paid Crowley nearly $50,000 for Shannon's portrait nearly 2 years ago. I'm sure she paid almost as much for my painting.
Wow, here I thought he was the starving artist type.
Well, he's not all that successful now. He did much better when he was married to Sabrina Hughes. Hal, have you heard from Barbara?
Listen, Duncan. I should tell you this since you told me about Brian and Beatrice separating, but I would appreciate it if it didn't go any farther.
Of course.
Barbara called the house. I spoke to her for the first time since she disappeared. She asked me to file for divorce.
Bloody hell. I'm sorry.
Me too. Anyway, I had the call traced. Came from a number listed to Brian McCall.
Sun-ripened raisins, Nestle milk chocolate, that's as good as it gets. Good and wholesome and more, she's always ready to pour.
I'm always ready to catch some raisinets. I want to catch some raisins.
Ooh, they're all mine.
Catch some
chocolate-covered sunshine.
Catch some raisins.
Catch some raisinets.
Raisinets invites you to bring home the bear at video stores everywhere.
Now available for the first time, the complete recordings of Olga Montero and her magic harp, including such classics as
Still Going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
Do you want that burger to stay or to go? Serve a boring side dish and it's not going anywhere. Serve Lipton's creamy Parmesan noodles and sauce, and it's gone. Lipton noodles and sauce. It's not the same old stuff.
Because of high cholesterol, 1 out of 4 adults is gambling with heart disease. 1 out of 4. You can leave it to chance, or you can do something about it. Diets low in cholesterol and saturated fats can actually help reduce your cholesterol and odds of heart disease. Fleischmann's margarine has 0 cholesterol, low saturated fat. Fleischmann's margarine, because your heart is in your hands.
On The Young and the Restless.
This whole kidnapping scheme is coming to a head. It's either them or it's us.
Will the kidnappers kill Kay?
Every step has to be perfectly planned. There's no room for any slip-ups.
Or will her double pull a double cross?
You've come to taunt me. I come here for a whole different reason.
Weekdays.
Get ready for big laughs on Small Talk Friday.
Have you that number on you? The operator said that it came from a area outside Edinburgh. Aye. It's the number to a lovely stone cottage on a large estate there. Brian rents it as an office. You sure? I recommended it to him. I can give you the address and directions. Thanks, but I won't need them. What are you talking about? You've got to go to her. Duncan, Barbara has made it very clear she does not want to see me. She asked me for a divorce. That makes no sense. I know Barbara loves you as much as you love her. She may be thinking that you can't forgive her for leaving you. You've got to go to Scotland and find her.
And what if I go there and I find out she's having an affair with Brian?
Hal, Shannon turned to Glen Harrington when I hurt her. It was difficult for me, but it didn't change my love for her. I know you love Barbara as much as I love Shannon. You've got to go to her. You've got to find her.
Hal, can you stay for lunch?
No, thanks. Listen, Duncan, one more question. The man, did you, or the body, did you get a good look at it?
Aye, he was in his late 30s, early 40s. Good-looking man. Well-dressed, which certainly discounts any theory of him being a derelict.
Well, don't look at me. I never said he was. Think you could describe him to a police artist?
Aye.
All right, I'll set it up. Give you a call.
Oh, Hal.
Yeah.
Did Margot mention the whistling? And
Oh, Shannon, can we spare Hal the bloody whistling then?
Duncan, I didn't imagine it, and it might be important. Now, when Colin arrived, he remembered hearing someone whistling on the landing.
Yes, but I can't remember what the tune was. Well, guys, it could have been one of the workmen.
But that's not all. You see, Shannon received a phone call while Margot was here. She had whistling on the other end.
Yes, and it was the same whistling, only I can't remember the tune either.
And I picked up the phone and I heard bloody nothing.
Well, I'll certainly keep this in mind.
Hal, wait. See, when Duncan left, Colin and I were here together, and I received another phone call. It was the whistling again. So I asked who it was, and the phone went dead.
I'll make a note of it.
I'll see you out, Hal.
Thanks for everything, Duncan.
Sure. Now, listen, would you mind if I told Shannon about Barbara?
No, I don't think a man should ever keep secrets from his wife. I know where it can lead.
Well, I can't wait to see the TV show. I'm so proud of you. You're going to be so handsome. Oh, what's this? Now you're a TV star, so you can't kiss your wife, huh?
That's right. The TV star that I think is coming down with a cold, and I don't want to give it to you.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, it's no big deal. I got a little thick throat, that's all.
All right, let me see. Come on, no argue with me. Let me stick out your tongue and say ah. Come on. That's all right. There's no inflammation.
And what did I tell you?
Well, I can't take your word for it. You're just a doctor, and you never take care of yourself.
How's Leanne?
She's glad to be home. Tom's so happy that he's waiting on her hand and foot.
Well, I'm a daddy. I don't blame him.
Well, I guess I better change and get ready. Gotta go to the store, get...
No. I gave a list to Duke, and he's getting everything for us.
Oh, great. Thank you, honey. That'd be a big help. Yeah. Well, then I guess I'll just set up in the backyard. How many do you think are coming?
Oh, probably about a dozen. Susan called. She's not gonna make it.
That's too bad.
I wonder what's going on with her. Something's really bothering her ever since she went on vacation. Kim called, and they might make it. She's not sure.
Yeah, well, she's going up to see Andy tomorrow. She probably wants to get to bed early. Well, I better get to work.
Listen, could you do me a favor? Get the throat lozenge out of my front pocket here.
What did you do? Huh? Did you strain your vocal cords talking so much?
What are you trying to say? That I talk too much? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, you used your voice for the computer,
Yeah.
and then for the rehearsal, and then
Yeah.
for the TV program.
You look like talk too much.
You talk too much. Hello? Oh, Kim, we're just talking about you. Are you coming tonight? Oh, great. How about Bob? Oh, well, that's too bad. Well, we hope that he'll change his mind.
I don't know, Lila. I really doubt that he will be, but I'll let you know, okay? Listen, will you be sure and tell Casey that I'm so grateful to him for coming to do patterns. I'm more proud of that segment than any we've done. Fry.
Poor Kim. I feel so sorry for having to always make excuses.
Well, I'm hoping they work this out before anybody outside the family has to know.
Here you go, Duke. Turkey on rye. Come on. Come and get it.
Wow. Great. Hey,
Come on. I didn't get a chance to give you your little flowers.
Oh, thank you. They're so pretty.
I know. I thought they looked like you.
You know, Kim, Grandfather came by this morning to say hello to me before I was released from the hospital. I'm kind of worried about him. He seemed really tired.
Sweetheart, I have to go now. I want to talk to Shannon about my little secret project.
You and your secrets.
Yes, well, I might let you in on my secret if you promise not to tell anybody. Okay?
Okay, I promise.
You know, I feel kind of funny about Leanne not knowing about Dr. Bob and Kim.
I don't want her to know, Duke.
Yeah, but she's gonna get really mad when she finds out we've been keeping it from her.
She's been through a lot. She's still recovering. I don't want her to have to deal with this right now, okay?
Kim? Darling, I do need to talk to you. Nancy was here, and she told me that she had talked with Bob.
Yes, I know.
Well, okay, the awful thing is that when she talked with Bob, I just assumed that he told her the whole thing, and so I accidentally mentioned Susan's name. Kim, I'm so sorry.
Dad. Hi. I came to see my granddaughter.
Oh, Grandfather, good. Now, both my grandparents are here.
New eyes, new bones, new teeth. They all need the specially formulated nutrition of 9 Lives Kitten Dinners. It's 100% perfect nutrition right from the start.
Kids.
The great taste your cat loves in a can is also available in a dry. 9 Lives Crunchy Meals.
Box lunch.
Coca-Cola Classic introduces Magic Cans. You can't tell them apart from real cans, but inside, up to $500 cash, trips, or other great prizes instantly. So take a good look. If you see anything other than Coca-Cola Classic in that can, don't drink from it. It's a winner. So take a good look because
There's magic in the real thing. Can't beat it. Can't beat the real thing.
Whoa, not so fast, kiddo. You missed a spot. Use my Windex.
No way. I'm using something better. New advanced formula Windex.
Wow, an improved Windex? That must really be great.
You bet. Advanced formula Windex cleans even better than before. Even on the outside where you get the toughest dirt. See? Not a streak.
You're so smart.
Guess it runs in the family.
On Mom's side.
New Advanced Formula Windex. It's better inside and out.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
An all-new People magazine on television picks the 50 most beautiful people in the world. Plus, a preview of the play all the stars want to star in. People magazine on television tonight at 10.
Gracefully, powerfully,
breathtakingly in pursuit of the national title, the NCAA Women's Gymnastics Championship, this weekend on CBS Sports Saturday.
This is CBS.
If you think those other stores have lots of outdoor furniture, you haven't seen Treasure Island yet. Here, there's more patio, pool, terrace, lawn furniture than you've ever seen. Look at it all. Resins, aluminum, woods, wrought iron, in just about every style. The best brands at the absolute lowest prices. And bring the family to see our huge arts, crafts, flowers, frames, needle crafts, and kids crafts departments, too. Come on in and discover Treasure Island. It's a most unusual store.
Hi, I'm your conscience. No, really, I am. Listen, I wouldn't give that to the kids if I were you. You see, you expect a conscience to say no to things that taste extra good, but not anymore. Drake's Cakes, good as always, and better than ever. No tropical oils, low cholesterol, or even no cholesterol, and low sodium. So when the kids ask for a Drake's Cake, I can say, go for it, Mom. Is this gonna be fun or what?
You call that a bathing suit? I could floss my teeth with that
It
thing.
happens to be the biggest thing this season.
You call that big? Pass the iced tea.
4C, the official iced tea of the Davis family.
3 bouncers handcuffed him and almost beat him to death.
When nightclubs become nightmares next to Geraldo. Today at 4.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
How does it feel to be home, Leanne?
Feels wonderful. It's so good to see you.
I didn't know Kim would be.
I didn't say anything to Leanne, by the way.
Well, whole family's here. Margot, you must be happy to have Leanne home again.
Oh, I sure am. House has been mighty empty without her.
Where'd you get those slippers?
Dude got them for me.
Why did I ask? This is for you, honey.
Oh, thank you. Oh, just put them right next to these.
Oh, it's a set. How do you feel?
I feel wonderful. You know, I've had so many visitors, it's like a party.
Well, everybody wants to come and see you, but just be careful you don't get overtired.
Okay, I won't. I'm just so glad everybody was here. Our great-grandmother was here earlier.
Bob, I'm going to run. I was just leaving when you got here.
I'm going with you.
Okay.
Leanne, darling, it's good to see you back to yourself again.
Oh,
Take care.
Uh-huh. Oh, give Randy my love.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll call you later.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah, Kim, you know I hate to interfere, but the longer you and Bob put off talking, the more difficult it's going to be.
This is very awkward for everybody. Lisa?
Yeah, oh, ready? Okay.
Bye-bye.
Sure. Bye. You know, Susan, I actually felt sorry for you when Johnny dumped you. But not anymore. Not since I found out that you tried to break up Bob and Kim's marriage. Oh, they're going to get through this just fine. But you've made an enemy out of me for the rest of your life. And I'm going to see to it that you're driven out of this town for good.
Mom? Hi.
Hi.
What are you two doing here? Well, we were, you know, brainstorming over the BRO account, and
yes?
Paul decided he wanted to come over and talk to Bob, so I figured I'd tag along and see you.
Oh, I don't think Bob's in the hospital. I think he went over to Margot and Tom's to see Leanne.
That's right. I forgot she was going home today. I just wanted to see him. I wanted to find out if he can give me a ride up to Wellspring with Aunt Kim tomorrow.
I don't know. I'll ask him if I see him, but I think you better ask him.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll see you later then?
All right, Susan.
Bye, Susan.
Bye. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay. He just has a lot on his mind. Barbara finally called Hal, and she asked him to file for divorce. Just don't say anything to anyone, all right?
Wow. Who would I say anything to? I'm up in that lab, all by myself, quietly going crazy. Anybody who knows anything about what happened has been treating me like a scarlet woman. John and Lucinda were in here before, and she had the usual barbs, you know.
Are you telling me Lucinda knows?
Well, I hope John had the good sense not to tell her, but, I mean, who knows? I ran into Bob up here before, and, we were just having an innocent conversation, and in walks Kim.
Oh, no.
I know that he wanted the floor to open up and for me to disappear, so I beat a hasty retreat, but I...
Oh, sweetie, I know this is so terrible for you.
It is terrible. I'm thinking about going back to Omaha.
Wait, what are you talking about? You were never happy in Omaha, and you know it.
Well, I'm not happy here with everybody so quick to think the worst of me.
Excuse me, but not everyone thinks the worst of you.
No, not Bob. He has a lot to blame me for, but he doesn't do it. And even though he's trying to make things right with Kim, he never makes me the villain.
It's because he knows you're not the villain. Come on, it's gonna get easier, I promise.
Oh, yeah? When? You know, the thing of it is, Bob is so understanding and so kind. After all the grief I've caused him, it makes me love him more.
Mom, you have that problem too?
We all get that not-so-fresh feeling sometimes.
So what do we do?
I use Massengill.
Now 2 fresh ideas from Massengill. New baking soda and water and new unscented.
Massengill.
Trusted by more women.
It feels good. Buff Puff Daily Cleanser invites your skin to a 30-second revival. It's a clean new feeling that'll awaken softer, fresher skin. Because only Daily Cleanser has something special inside. Gentle micro-bead capsules filled with precious moisturizer to leave your skin radiantly soft. Buff Puff Daily Cleanser. It feels good. The daily revival for your skin.
What pain reliever are doctors recommending more and more every year? Advil. See, Advil is different. Just 1 Advil is as effective as 2 regular strength Tylenol. And Advil is gentler to your stomach than aspirin. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Not long ago, these women would have shied away from these hugs. You would too if you were wearing a diaper. But today, Johnson & Johnson brings you the breakthrough. Serenity Guards. Bladder control protection so advanced you'll never need anything bulky again. Serenity holds as much as something 5 times its size, locking liquid into a gel that won't leak. That's proven protection. So give yourself a hug for discovering Serenity from Johnson & Johnson.
Bob and Kim, I can't believe it.
I had no idea things were so bad until this morning. The moment I walked in the house, I could feel the tension. When Kim left, Bob told me that they're separating. And there has been another woman. And then Lisa let it slip that it was Susan Stewart. I can't imagine anything worse for Kim.
Well, we've got to remember now, they have a good marriage, and they have Chris. So I'm sure they'll get past this.
Well, I devoutly hope so.
Look, Nancy, you've got to try not to let this get to you, so that you can be there for both of them.
I feel better just talking to you about it.
I'll walk you out.
Mac.
Yeah.
Hi, is Margot around?
She just called. She's on her way in. But you're welcome to wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. Well, thanks for lunch.
It was my pleasure. Oh, I'm really gonna miss you.
Really?
Mm.
Well, I'll just be in New York, and your parents will keep you pretty busy.
Oh, very busy with questions like, when are you gonna settle down, start a family of your own?
Well, they only do that because they love you and want to see you happy.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yes. I tell you, being around your folks has made me realize how much I've missed being cut off from my own family. Hopefully I can mend some fences on this trip.
Well, from what you told me, that isn't going to be very easy.
No, it isn't, but it's something I have to do. I feel that I have to try to make peace with my own family before I can ever think of starting a family of my own.
Hal.
Hi, Hal. Waiting for Margot.
Jess, I gotta run now. Talk to you later.
Okay. Listen, Hal, I got another fax from Brandon Kendall this morning. He says that if you want to initiate divorce proceedings, Barbara won't contest whatever grounds you use.
It's real big of her.
Hi.
Hi, how's Leanne?
Hi, I was looking for you. Oh, great. Glad to be home. What's up?
Well, I'm on my way to New York to see if I can get a change of venue for Sean, and I was just wondering if Tonio was making any noises about pressing charges against him.
No, not a thing since you filed the complaint.
Good.
Does Tom know that you're leaving?
As a matter of fact, I was going to stop by the office and tell him.
Oh, he's not at the office. He's at home with Liam.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll give him a call.
Okay. Have a good trip.
Well, thank you.
All right.
See ya.
Bye. So, Mac told me that you went over to the McKechnie loft.
Yeah. Not only is the body missing, but their 2 portraits are gone now. And Shannon got another call from the Whistler.
Ooh. Well,
Hell of an anniversary, huh, Hal?
You remembered. Duncan recognized the number that Barbara called from. It's a house outside Edinburgh that Brian uses as an office. Duncan knows the address. He thinks I should go over there and get some answers.
Well, I think you should too. Don't you?
I don't know. Afraid I might get some answers I won't be able to live with.
Thanks for lunch. And the talk. It really helped.
Well, it's nice to be able to help you for a change.
I'm just so glad that you decided not to increase the settlement offer and fight Gail because, Sean, you're gonna win.
Well, win or lose, don't you change how you feel about me, okay?
Why do you keep saying that? I love you, and nothing is gonna change that.
I love you. I love you so much.
I better go.
Why don't you come have dinner at my place tonight?
Let me see how things are going back at the house first, okay?
Okay. I'll call you. Donna? It's Sean. No, I'm afraid it isn't good news. Listen, Gail has filed suit. Now, I am praying she does not bring you into this, but I know Gail, and I just, yeah, that's why we have to keep in touch. We've got to find a way to protect each other.
Why do people love Hellman's Real Mayonnaise best?
Potatoes have eyes for Hellman's. Onions cry for Hellman's. Lobsters claw for celery stalks. And food loves Hellman's.
The rich, creamy taste of Hellman's. It makes foods you love best taste even better.
Hellman's has a taste you love. Good food gets better. Just put it all together with the one best mayonnaise. Yes, food loves Hellman's. So bring out the Hellman's and bring out the best.
Let me ask you something. Why pay more for pink or blue packets when there's Sugar Twin? Sugar Twin costs less, tastes great, sweetens my coffee perfectly. So why pay more?
Sugar Twin. Sweet taste, sweeter price.
Badge! I soaked in it!
It's finally soaked in. Palmolive dishwashing liquid softens hands while you do dishes. And those thick suds get even the crustiest pans shiny and clean. Original or lemon lime. Palmolive softens hands while you do dishes.
Shampoo and conditioner.
It's pure.
It's ivory.
Naturally.
You know, milk's great for a lot of things, but when it comes to my coffee, this is great. Coffee Mate. Makes my coffee rich, smooth, and creamy. The way I like it. So milk for some things, but Coffee Mate for my coffee. It works out beautifully.
Coffee made from carnation. What you put in coffee, even when there's milk around.
Bob and I haven't made any definite plans about tomorrow, but I'm really glad Dr. Howard called you and that you're willing to come on up.
Well, I don't really know how these therapy sessions work, but I want to do whatever I can to help.
Thank you very much. If you want to call me tonight, I should know what I'm doing by then.
Okay. But, you know, maybe I'll just drive up by myself. It'll give me some time to clear my head.
Understand. You've certainly taken on a lot of responsibility, running your mother's company. I know when she comes back home and things get back to normal, she's going to be very grateful to you.
I'm not so sure that that's ever gonna happen.
Oh, Paul. Don't give up.
I guess Hal wouldn't mind if I told you. Aunt Kim, my mom called. And she asked Hal to file for divorce.
Oh, Paul. Oh, no. I can't believe that's what Barbara wants. Paul, I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, I was just about to leave. How you doing?
Just fine.
I guess I'll call you later then.
Yes, I want to talk to you later.
Bye. Bye.
Goodbye, dear. Thanks for stopping by.
Kim.
You know the whole story, I guess.
I cannot believe it's happened.
I could hardly believe it when he told me. I never thought this would happen to Bob and me.
I know that the last thing in the world that you need right now is a lot of unsolicited advice, but I have to say just one thing. If you and Bob want to work this out, and I know how much he does want to, you cannot cut yourselves off from each other.
You're right. As usual. But I just don't know how to talk to him anymore. Every time I see him now, I imagine him with Susan.
Son, I don't know what to tell you. It was really awkward at your house. Kim couldn't wait to leave.
Dad, you can't just give up. I mean, when Margot and I lost the baby, it was very painful. We couldn't even talk about it. A wall went up, and we could never seem to get around it. And I know what you've been through is just as painful, but you have to talk about it.
I would give anything to talk to Kim.
Aren't you guys driving up to Wellspring tomorrow?
She said she'd let me know. Oh, it was so weird. We stood here and talked like a couple of strangers.
I'm sure she's still in shock, Dad. She feels betrayed.
Duncan, staring at the wall isn't going to bring our portraits back.
I thought you were busy with Lisa and Crowley.
Well, we're all done. Colin's giving Lisa the final quotes on the job.
I was thinking about what Hal told me. Barbara calling from Brian's office. You promise you won't say anything to Lisa about this?
No, of course not. She's upset enough as it is.
Then you agree with me about Brian and Barbara.
Well, it sounds like they could possibly be involved. It's just, I don't know. I wish Hal would go over to Edinburgh and make sure.
I wish he would, too. But I think he's afraid of what he might find.
Well, then I think it's your duty as Beatrice's father to go over there.
Oh, Leslie, I'm not going to leave you here with all this strange business going on. Maybe Hal will change his mind.
Maybe Hal will change his mind about what?
About taking this case more seriously.
Oh, well, I'm certainly glad I didn't know about that corpse parking up here all by myself. Hey, buddy, when are you gonna put in that security system, huh?
This weekend.
Oh.
A bit like locking the bonnet of the horse, or should I say corpse, what?
This had to be custom made, you bloody twit.
Temper.
Come Monday, we'll have monitors here where we can see who's at every entrance, and we'll have lights and alarms to alert us if anybody's trying to get in the building without our knowledge.
Ooh. Lisa, will you stay for some tea? I've invented a new blend.
Oh, how can I refuse that? But I leave before dark. No offense, darling.
None taken. I'll be right back.
Shannon. But listen.
What?
I think I hear some whistling.
Oh, Crowley, will you stop it with that bloody nonsense?
Oh, I think I hear it too. Oh,
You spent lunch contemplating life's ups and downs. Why not call and share your conclusions at a special low price for AT&T customers this Friday night of only 11 cents a minute. If you can't think of a reason to call long distance, make one up. We did. A special low price for AT&T customers this Friday night of only 11 cents a minute.
Try the hot dogs so full of lean, fresh meat that they plump when you cook them. Ballpark Franks. Handsome carrying case not included.
Now, when you buy Ballpark Franks, we'll make a donation to the Children's Miracle Network to help kids in hospitals for children in your community.
With your support, miracles do happen. Please support Ballpark in helping the Children's Miracle Network.
Chocolate is scrumptious when it crunches. That's why I love Nestle Crunch Scrunches.
Lots of traffic on your carpet? Well, it doesn't need to show it. Woolite Deep Cleaning Carpet Cleaner. It's specially formulated to get out tough, ground-in dirt. No fooling. Woolite. It's serious cleaning.
Casey, I'm going to New York tomorrow, so I was wondering if you had a chance to look over the will.
Yeah, Margot dropped it by. Everything looks fine. The only problem is I can't sign it.
Oh, yeah, well, I drew up a power of attorney for Tom, so he'll sign it for you.
That's right. I'm sorry. Listen, thanks for everything. I really appreciate it.
Sure.
Jessica, can I get you some coffee or something?
No, actually, Lila, I've got to get back to the office.
Oh, well, I hope Casey invited you to the barbecue tonight.
Well, he did, as a matter of fact, but I've got a hot date with Blake and his parents. Look at this sweetie pie right here. She's getting so big and pretty.
Why don't you tell Blake to make an honest woman of you, then you can have one too.
Yeah. Well, his parents have been doing a lot of hinting around about that. I think he's feeling a little pressure.
Good. Don't let up on him.
I'm out of here.
Thanks
Take
again.
care.
Thank you.
You too.
Okay, touch case.
All right.
Bye-bye, Jessica. Bye, sweetie. Bye-bye. Ah, what's that all about?
Well, you know she's drawing up my will and she's having Tom sign it.
Oh.
You know, I know you think that's a downer. That's why I didn't mention it.
Well, everybody has to have a will. Especially married people with kids.
Yeah. Especially when you got a wonderful wife and a beautiful daughter. Gotta take care of them.
Well, I'm going home. Hal, why don't you come by the house and visit Leon? I think visit with Adam would pick you up, too.
I don't know, Margot. I've been doing a lot of that lately. I don't want to cause a problem with Tom.
You know, I wouldn't have invited you if I didn't mean it. Okay, well, if I don't see you, I hope that you will consider what Duncan said and go over there.
I will. So long.
See ya.
Margot,
Hi.
Nancy told me about Bob and Kim's situation. It's the last thing I expected.
Yeah, well, we all hope that they can work it out. So you just take good care of Nancy.
I'm certainly going to try.
Bye-bye.
Hal, you got anything on the McKechnie case?
Oh, don't ask, Mac. There's something really weird going on over there.
So?
So what?
Have you decided yet on the promotion?
Oh, please, give me till tomorrow, Mac.
Oh, let me know then, will you? Because I can't keep the commissioner waiting that long.
Tomorrow. For sure.
Hey, Hal.
Hi.
What do you say we go get some dinner, huh?
Well, if you're asking me out to dinner because you know it's my anniversary and you think that I might be... Yeah, I'd like it. A lot.
Great.
Paul, listen, there's something I should tell you. I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't want you to have to deal with it, but... I traced your mother's phone call. It came from Brian McCall's house outside Edinburgh.
Look, Hal, I don't know what you think of all this, but Mom probably just turned to Brian as a friend.
Hi.
Hey. Hi.
I just heard from Angela Visconti.
What'd she say?
Well, she confirmed that Barbara was definitely in Rome a few months ago. And then she went to Paris to see Franco. He was there for some kind of opening, and she thinks that's where that picture in the magazine was taken. Anyway, she said she'd have Franco get back to me once he returned from his business trip in Scotland.
Excuse me.
How long ago did you get here?
Mac, if I take that promotion, can I have a few days of vacation up front?
Ah, gross. That was a real tearjerker.
Yeah, Duke, I know how much you love romantic movies.
Actually, I'm kind of getting into them lately.
Huh, yeah.
Of course, you were really into it. You never said a word.
Well, I wasn't just thinking about the movie. It was so nice to have everybody here. But when my grandfather showed up, everyone seemed sort of, tense. I don't understand why he and Kim didn't come over together. Or leave together.
Well, they both got crazy mixed-up schedules, you know.
Well, they hardly spoke to each other. And when Kim left, they didn't even give each other a goodbye kiss. I mean, that's the first time I can remember them not
Yeah, you know, life isn't a romantic movie.
I know. I just know something's wrong. And I have a feeling that you know what it is.
Hi, where's Tom?
I think he went to the hospital to talk to Dr. Bob.
I got your message.
I wanted you to know that Kim is going to Casey and Lila's tonight.
Oh, well, I figured she would, so I told Casey I couldn't make it. Was Kim okay before?
Well, we didn't really talk.
Well, I guess it didn't help finding me here, did it? I'm sorry,
It's not your fault. Look, Tom, I know it's awkward. But don't blame Susan for all of this.
Pop, I can't help it.
It's just not fair to her.
Gotta get back to work, Dad. I hope you and Kim have a nice talk tomorrow.
Can you wait a minute?
Sure.
This is Dr. Hughes. Well, yes, of course. Hello, Kim.
I've been thinking about our trip to Park Forest.
Oh, good. Now we can drive up together?
No, as a matter of fact, I think it's not a good idea.
Why not?
Because I keep telling you, I need time alone. I think it's better for you to drive up separately. After the session with Andy, I'm going to go away for a few days, alone. Have some time to think. Decide what to do next.
Attenzione! Give your hamburger an Italian accent with new Chef Boyardee Hamburger Italiano. Delizioso dinners from Chef Boyardee you make with hamburger. See? Pasta and Italian-style sauce simmered to bring out the Italian in me.
New Chef Boyardee Hamburger Italiano gives hamburger an authentic Italian accent.
Lasagna, spaghetti, all your favorites. Mangia Chef Boyardee Hamburger Italiano.
Start this dinner without...
Dinner at the Garrett's is always special, and the house dressing is always out of the ordinary.
Flowers for me!
Beautiful presentation. Those are great ingredients. Where'd you get these?
House Italian from Kraft.
Everything came from grandma.
Spicy red peppers.
On vacation.
Sweet basil.
Bali.
Kraft House Italian's taste has made it a favorite at the Garrett House, and probably yours.
Hey, wait a minute. I haven't even finished
House
my
Italian from Kraft. America's house dressing.
Well, I always thought Arugula was an island in the Caribbean.
Who are the brightest kids in America? Moms rated Thicker Vivid higher than Clorox 2 for making colors and whites look cleaner. So who are the brightest kids in America?
Mine are.
Don't just get 'em clean, get 'em vivid.
Now available for the first time, the complete recordings of Olga Montero and her magic harp, including such classics as
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and go.
Drunk drivers and the battle to stop them. A nation that's had enough is fighting back. An all-new 48 Hours tonight.
The Marines need a few good women. Boogie, 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 boogie. Is this the real Polly?
Invasion of the Polly Snatchers.
Sign up for Major Dan. Then meet a private eye with a PhD in TLC.
Hey, is that the non-stick kind? The kind that doesn't hurt when you peel it off?
I don't know, let's check.
Valerie Bertinelli, Sydney, Monday after Major Dan.
Children's Clothes by Good Lad of Philadelphia. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
This